Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. And if you are returning to the channel, I am sending you a hug. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, thanks for allowing this energy exchange with me. So, you guys, I literally cannot believe how fast time is going. I mean, October just done so quickly. And yeah, now we are here again for our monthly horoscopes. Today, we will be asking Spirit, what can we expect for the month of November? As always, I suggest checking your sun, moon, and rising signs. I myself personally, I will tell you, I used to only check my sun sign, and lately I've been really resonating with my moon sign. Not so much my rising, so I'm very curious as to if you guys also noticed that shift in what resonates, and maybe a little bit of all three will, and then you just kind of put it together into your own story. That can also be something that happens for you. All right, my friends, we are going to start. Hello, my fellow Taurus babies. I hope you're all doing amazing and welcome to your November horoscopes. I have been telling all of the signs there is a reading you guys might want to check out. It is predictions through the end of 2021. I know there's only a couple months left, but that combined with your horoscopes, I don't know, guys, might feel pretty personalized. So I just thought I would mention it. Let's get started. I hope you've all been doing amazing this month of October. For me, it was like the blink of an eye, and it was done. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear? Oh, for the month of November. What does Taurus need to hear for the month of November? They're just flying out. Lots of Two of Wands energy. I've been getting that for a lot of the other signs as well. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups reversed. All right, Taurus. We'll talk about that in a second. Wow, you got Two of Wands and Three of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Wands. Let's see. Let's put that there. I don't necessarily like that under the 8. Well, actually, it is 2 8s. I'm not talking to myself. Sorry, guys. Even I get blown away sometimes by these messages because they just be coming in, calling us out on some stuff. And I did see that came out reversed. We also got the Six of Wands reversed. So Taurus, I definitely feel, let's pull one more card and keep that out. Can we get a card to clarify the Six of Wands reverse, please? Oh. Okay, I think these belong together. And the Two of Cups reversed. Okay, Taurus, so I definitely feel here like I feel like you're trying to be focused. You're trying to work on these goals, but at the same time, it's just kind of not really like working out right now. I feel like maybe there's a sense of your time, money, energy is being spent on something that you're not getting a return on, or it could also be that I'm feeling like efforts are being put into different things, but it's not really focused. Like it's not a focused drive that's happening, but things are moving. Like you are in the process. And I feel like that's what it is. Like you are in this process of possibly going in a new direction, deciding what you want for yourself, what you want for your life. looking at options, leaning towards one thing already, but there's also a sense of you waiting. You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to come in. So I don't think there's movement yet. Even though the Eight of Wands is about changes, it could be that things are rapidly changing with your work. And this is you like thinking of your options. But it's like also like maybe possibly waiting on taking action on actually moving towards what it is you want. There is a sense here where balance is going to be restored to, if it was health or a money situation, like I do think that that is going to get better. And there's a sense of bringing balance into this. Either, like I said, you did have a health situation or a money situation where you didn't have enough, or you feel like you are lacking in something. There's a sense where balance is going to be restored in that area. I do see the energy of hanging on to something, an old life cycle, something that is no longer working for you, is keeping you from your own victory. I see like this is keeping you down. It's keeping you from feeling seen, from whatever it is. I feel like there's something here that you need to let go of, and you need to let it die. With the death card, I mean, this could be anything. This is something about that, possibly something that was working out for you in the past. Maybe it's not working out for you anymore, and that's the thing that needs to be like let go of, because there's a resistance right now. There's a resistance to change, possibly. And the Devil reversed here, to clarify, is telling me that you are capable of releasing yourself from whatever the toxic behaviors, toxic thoughts, maybe negative self-talk. You can walk away from that. Like, that is something that you can break, because I feel like it's self-brought. I feel like whatever's holding you back is self-brought. My Tauruses, we do have the Two of Cups in reversed. So maybe this is a collaboration of some sort, a relationship of some sort. I want to clarify the Two of Cups, because I don't know if this is new or this is something that you're trying to let go of. If it's something new, it's telling me that whatever life cycle this is keeping this reversed. Like, this can't come in while you're still holding on to something, if it's a person. So let's clarify. Spirit, can I get a clarify for Two of Cups reversed? Can we clarify the Two of Cups reversed? I just got really stuffy out of nowhere. Thank you. So it's something regarding like you ignoring your intuition about something, or possibly pursuing something that you know isn't for you, is what's coming through regarding a partnership. But there is a blockage there. And I feel like you're conflicted, or there's a sense here of like maybe having conflict with other people. Take it as it resonates, my Taurus. This is a collective reading. All right, let's ask Spirit for some advice. Thank you for those messages. Can we please get some advice, Spirit? So I do see a renewal here, a heart renewal. Possibly self-love, love for something else, for another. Take it as it resonates. Wow, the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Swords. That's interesting, because the Queen of Cups makes decisions and chooses love, and the Queen of Swords uses her head over her heart. So look how they have their backs to each other. Let's put them facing each other. Maybe they can work together. Maybe they can meet in the middle. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Ace of Cups flew out first. I did see that. Ace of Swords reversed with the Six of Pentacles. We got these two queens and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's get one more for the Queen of Cups. Sideways, huh? All right. And bottom of the deck energy is the moon. So there could be possibly things that you are not aware of yet. Maybe information that you don't know yet. Maybe misinformation, miscommunication, not seeing something for what it is. Not seeing something for what it is what I'm getting. We have the Ace of Cups with the Seven of Wands reversed. It's like releasing, feeling defensive over love, over, I feel like there's going to be something here that does feel good and maybe not introduces you to a new form of love, but it's like introducing new emotions into you that maybe you hadn't had in a while, whatever that is. I feel like something is going to trigger that, but it is going to require you to put your defenses down. There's something here about releasing, feeling defensive. Maybe, and I'm getting that even though the Nine of Wands isn't here, I'm getting a sense that you have to maybe let your guard down to let this in. And the reason I say that is because we also have the Ace of Swords reversed. So this to me feels like either miscommunication or it's almost like you didn't get the memo is kind of what I'm hearing. Now, whether or not it was because you misread a situation or you legitimately did not get the information, we do have the moon here, which, oh my God. Remember when I said I felt Nine of Wands, but it's not here? So it is here. The Nine of Wands is right underneath the moon. And that's what I feel. I feel like this love is going to require you to let your guard down because right now you're very guarded, is what I'm thinking. I do see Three of Cups energy. Oh, look at that. Seven of Swords. Living in your truth, speaking your truth. You're being encouraged to speak your truth. You're being encouraged to, whatever you have enough to give, which you are, you do have something to give other people here, but it requires you to speak your truth. Oh my God, Taurus. It requires you to be vulnerable. That's why I'm having such an effing hard time saying that, friends, because I myself am a Taurus. And that, me being vulnerable, is a shadow aspect I have to work on, guys. I'm in this journey with you, friends. But yeah, being vulnerable, like no wonder my throat, I swear, it even like started to get a knot as I said it. But it's true, Taurus. You have to. Or, I mean, the advice is to be vulnerable. We'll see if we take it, right? But there is a sense here of being true to who you are, and possibly letting people see that. Or, yeah, it's definitely sharing your truth, and that's going to require vulnerability. We have the Queen of Swords here, so it's like she's very realistic. She has her boundaries down. She knows how she thinks. She thinks very clearly about things, but there's also a lot of love here. So it's like I feel this nice balance of very feminine energies, but the mental is nice and clear, and the emotions are. There's so much love to give here. Like people, and maybe this is what you have to share with people, like your mind and your heart. Maybe right now you're only sharing your mind and you're not sharing your heart, perhaps. Because I do see that there is a new opportunity here that is going to come up. And the advice is like, think clearly about this situation, but also like follow your heart. And there is a sense of leaving something behind, leaving turmoil behind, and getting yourself to calmer waters, making the hard decisions to get yourself there, which I think vulnerability and something about love here is like you're ready to, I feel like you're ready to have more of it, or you're ready to give more of it. We do have other people coming up. We have your friends. We have good times with friends coming up. So if there's a chance to hang out with your nearest and dearest, I would say go for it. And then we already talked about the moon. My Tauruses, that is what I have for you in the tarot. Let's get into your oracle cards, and then we'll do a charm reading at the end. That was funny. All right. Spirit, thank you for those messages. What else do my Tauruses need to hear for the month of November? What do my Tauruses need to hear for the month of November? What do my Tauruses need to hear? Nice. You did get the moon card earlier, and now you got illumination. So it's like turning on the light in the dark, facing your fears. We have space. We have disruption and determination. So the climb might be steep, friends, but you will reach the summit is what I'm hearing. I always think of that with this determination card. Have the determination to get through whatever possible disruptions come up. Maybe you're the disruption. I hate to say it that way, but you know, maybe there's something here about what we need to like line up with, you know, like our intentions with our actions, perhaps in whatever regard that is, in work, home, relationship, whatever that means to you. There's also something here about space. I think this is you taking space for yourself, you taking your time, but also like in this space, taking care of yourself. I do think that you are being selective over who gets to share your energy and your time, and this is acknowledging that. I feel like that is probably the best energy to be operating in right now. We have fear, which is you facing your fears, but I want you to see this. There's two archways. There's one here, and there's actually one here. And this to me feels like as soon as you step through the portal of fear, whatever that is to you, vulnerability, just saying, there's light on the other side. It's like the illusion that it's dark in there, but when you step in, it's like the light comes on. Oh, I almost thought of like those automatic lights when you're like trying to creep back into the house and then they just blast on the corner. That's what I thought of. All right, guys, let's get your charm reading going. Spirit, what does Taurus need to hear for the month of November? I feel like you always get the George Michael pin, but I think it means like you look good, you dress good, Taurus. We have the agua fresca. Maybe this means something to you, maybe it doesn't. Maybe someone here likes horchata. I know I do. Look at, and another one, pan dulce mami. So maybe you're a saucy little mommy, a sweet little thing, or maybe you just really like pan dulce. We have the bat pin. It does not surprise me. Someone here likes bats. Take that as it resonates. Or Halloween. Yeah. We have the Prince Third Eye pin, which is you feeling very intuitive and very connected with yourself. Also, his third eye is wide open, so open that he needs sunglasses for it. So maybe that's how you're feeling. And we have Know Your Worth, baby, about self-confidence, self-love, self-care. And we have Sadness wearing the cure. I do think that there are going to be some feelings that are going to be processed in the next few weeks that are probably going to be coming up for you, but I think it's all for the best, my dear Tauruses. And that, my friends, is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Virgo friends. Welcome to your November horoscope. I hope you've all been doing amazing. And I would just like to mention there is another reading up on the channel that you might be interested in. It is our predictions for the rest of 2021. With there only being a couple months left at this point, if you haven't watched it and you check it out now, that plus your horoscope, I don't know, guys, it might feel like a pretty personalized reading. And so, my friends, let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for Virgos. What do my Virgos need to know for the month of November? What's going to be the energy coming towards my Virgos for the month of November? What do my Virgos need to know about the month of November? All right, let's start with those. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So competition, a little bit of competition coming through. Take that as it resonates. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Wow, Virgos. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. This is a lot of people. And the King of Wands. Oh, and the King of Swords. My Virgos, are y'all listening to this? I have never pulled a reading that had this amount of royal vibes, but this is a whole ass lot of people. Like, this is not just you, my Virgos. You might be all up in the mix here, but this isn't you. This is the people. This is the competition. And we're going to talk about them because from the looks of it, 3 of them, or maybe one of them, depending on how many people are involved, are operating in low vibes, my friends. All right, your reading is going to look a little different than everyone else's because there's a lot. We'll talk and then we'll see if we need to pull cards. But let's talk about the personality traits that are going on here, okay? We have the energies. We have feminine and masculine energies. That doesn't mean it's male and female. That just means those are the energies that they're operating in. One is very confident and goes in for what they want, and the other is more hesitant, is more nurturing, and that's kind of the difference between masculine and feminine. Now, that's a very, very, very dumbed down, like, basic way of looking at it, but I'm just kind of pointing things out so you can kind of, one person might hold 2 of these things, and it could be masculine and feminine, so it's kind of up to you to kind of figure that out. But I do see that it is more than one person. I'm seeing 2, 3, I don't know, maybe more, but possibly this is a work or a work situation. I mean, it could be a friend situation, but there's the energies here that are emotionally unbalanced. Someone has gone cold feeling. Someone is not expressing how they feel, and normally this person is a very loving person, but they've just like kind of shut down. They shut that down. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reversed here, who is someone who knows what they want and works for it, knows how to get it, is very attractive, is a leader, has a lot to give, very passionate about what they do. Like I said, they go after things that they want. But the energy is low vibrational right now, meaning that someone's kind of like overtaken by those things. They're not acting like in the best way. Maybe this person is hard to talk to, hard to like verbally communicate with. Someone who is not feeling confident at all is what I'm thinking. And that's probably adding to the moods or the behavior. The Knight of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles in reversed here. This is possibly the boss, a boss, a person in charge, a head of home, um, a masculine energy who is a provider of sorts, has enough to give, but he's also not feeling in his power. He's feeling very disempowered. This is someone who feels like they don't know how to give, or they don't have enough to give, and it's like, well, what happened? Like there's a disconnect going on here with how maybe they view themselves, or maybe they're having a financial situation. There's something here about that they don't feel like they have enough to give. And then we have the energies of two masculine energies. We have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. The King of Wands sees what he wants and he goes and gets it. This is the masculine version of the Passion card, you know, working for things. This king doesn't think twice about jumping. He just he sees something he wants and he goes for it. He's very confident. He knows he can. He's very much in charge of his realm when it comes to attaining things that he wants to be surrounded with, or wants in his life. And then that's also accompanied with the energy of someone who is very, very logical, very much in their head, very logical. Makes decisions based on what they view as being best, and in their mind, it's like very even keeled when it comes to how they think about things. As far as signs, we have all of them showing up. We have fire, air, and earth, so it literally could be any sign. We do have more fire showing up in the reading. Maybe it's in your chart, maybe it's in someone else's. I do see that things are changing though. Whatever the situation is, all this competition going up here, which is what the Five of Wands tells me, that these people are all competitive with each other. It's a competitive environment. The wheel is spinning and destiny is working. There's something about time here, but things are changing. Like that you're about to enter a new era is what I'm hearing. I think you're going to get news about something. There is sadness attached to it, but it's sadness about something that didn't work out, or that isn't working out, is what I'm thinking, what I'm hearing. All right, my friends, that was very, very interesting. You'll have to, my Virgo friends, you'll have to let me know what that is. It feels, yeah, like I said, I felt work vibes, but I don't know. Take it as it resonates, my Virgos. All right, Spirit, let's start over. What is the advice for my Virgos? What advice do my Virgos need to hear for November? Let's start with those. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So I almost feel like pay attention to what doesn't feel good. Pay attention to what doesn't feel right, because those are the things that are blocking you. And again, oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Beware of hot and cold energy is what I'm hearing. There's something here about a foundation. New collaborations, you guys, is what I'm hearing. You did get the Death card. So I feel like maybe you're in a space where you're not thinking clearly and you're overly emotional about it, or not even showing how emotional this is, or what an emotional challenge this is. Like, this is just what's coming up, but I have this like feeling that you are being hot and cold about something, and it's making your efforts like you're putting in effort, but it's not like working towards anything because you are being hot and cold about something. And Spirit is like pointing that out because if you see that now, if this is something you want to correct, like you have the power to change the course of this. There's a sense here where you are feeling defensive over showing your emotions. Maybe you feel like you can't show emotions in this environment, and that is keeping you closed off. That is keeping you like from being able to think clearly because it's almost like your it's almost like your counts your it's almost like staff meetings with yourself. Like you're your own like person that you're talking this through like in your head, and that's causing like ideas to swirl, and I feel like it's keeping you from being able to like think clearly and feel a little more balanced in the situation. um, I feel like this is rocking your foundation, because we do have the Four of Wands. So your foundation, it could be your small community, your work, your home. I'm getting work vibes, but take it as it resonates, my Virgos. And we have the Star card here along with the Three of Pentacles. This is asking you and advising you to remain hopeful about the kinds of collaborations that you can have and how well they can work together. Take that as it resonates. But I feel like it's keeping the hope that you will find, if this is about work, you will find an environment that works better, that the flow is better. People are working well together because by the looks of the beginning of your reading, you guys, that situation is not working well together. Those people are not working well together in whatever aspect it is. And we have the Death card here. I do feel like something's coming to an end for you. So acknowledge when it is time to let something go. And like I said, you'll know it because it's something that hasn't felt good. It doesn't feel good right now. And that's the thing that you need to allow to cycle out. And yeah, that Death card, it's death of something so something new can come in, my Virgos. All right, let's look at your oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. All right, Spirit, can we please, what else is coming towards my Virgos in November? Look at that, the Death card again. The Death card again, guys. I normally don't look at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I did. Caution, balance, death, and intuition. So trust yourself. You know how I said when that Ace of Cups reverse came out that you'll know what it is because it's something that doesn't feel good and hasn't felt good? That's you trusting your intuition. That's your inner knowing telling you. It is the end of a chapter. We have the Death card here, which you already got in the earlier part of your spread. We have caution. This means I feel like in your environment, you have to move with caution. And this is Spirit acknowledging that. Take that as it resonates, but it kind of feels like whatever environment you're currently in, my Virgos. I didn't see the Devil card here, but it felt like it was probably toxic. Because when we have that many people, even if it's one or two other people operating in those like vibes, it doesn't make for a good situation. It's like you have to watch what you say. You can't really communicate in any way. There's levels of competition. So I definitely think that you have had to move with caution. And this is Spirit saying that your situation is going to be balanced. There is balance that's coming into the situation. I do feel like there is, like I said, a new chapter waiting to come in, but sometimes that transition, time-wise, it might not match what we want it to. Take that as it resonates. And yeah, we already talked about the intuition card. Wow, my Virgos. I feel like that was a powerful message for you guys. I don't know, you'll have to let me know. Okay, my friends, let's see. What do the pins have to say? Spirit, what else do my Virgos need to know? All right. We have aplacate, which is Spanish slang for calm the F down, which I do think there are some fiery personalities in the situation that need to calm the F down. We have the art pin, the art museum pin. Maybe you feel headless in the situation. Maybe there's an art connection. And then we have the Prince scroll. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to get through this little thing called life. Oh my God, I used to like know that by heart. And the fact that I just struggled to like see those letters, I'm done with myself right now. Then we have the awesome pin, but I want you to notice how me is highlighted. So there is a center on me, yourself. I feel like this is calling for you to possibly like take responsibility in what you are contributing to this situation. But it's like remain hopeful that something's going to work out when it comes to collaborations and finding your people, finding your workflow, finding the people that you're going to work really well together. All right, my Virgos, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading and I'll get you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Capricorn friends. Thank you for joining me here today for your November horoscope. I do want to mention really quick there is another reading you guys might be interested in. It is our predictions for the rest of 2021. That reading can be found it's listed in our videos. It's a few videos back, but considering that we only have a couple months left of the year, that combined with your horoscope, there might be other messages or like a bigger picture situation is what I'm thinking. All right, my Cappies, let's see what is going on. What is going to be going on in the month of November? Holy moly, November. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me this connection. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for our Capricorns. What do our Capricorns need to know for the month of November? I knew that Queen of Cups was going to come out. I had a feeling. What do my Capricorns need to know about the month of November? So, kids could be showing up in the situation. Take that as it resonates. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. If that Five of Pentacles is going to show up, we want it to be reversed. So the reason I said kids is because we do have a page here, and then we have the Six of Cups. It doesn't have to be, though. All right, we got lots of cards. Let's see what we got. That's right, we got that Queen. We have Judgment. Yeah, I definitely feel kids are coming up, or a very immature person or someone who's younger than you perhaps is coming up in the reading. And there is like mother vibes as well. Like wife vibes perhaps. Take it as it resonates, or someone who's a teacher. People look up to, come for advice. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a mother, but there is heavy nurturing vibes happening. And it's in a very traditional way. Someone who feeds people, someone who takes care of people. If someone's sick, they're there with food or, taking care of them. So I'm getting that energy, and that is coming through for you in the month of November. Let's talk about this over here. Like I said, you have two pages showing up, and the Six of Cups. This to me feels like children might be in the situation, or like I said, someone who is younger than you, or maybe more emotionally immature than you, or maybe this is you. Well, that's, we'll see. And, it's up to you to decide. But I am seeing here that there is this new idea of your sense of independence and what you have to give and how abundant you really are and how nurturing you are. There's like, there's something new about it or something younger about it. It's like maybe you're just realizing that, or there's something here about a youthful feeling independence is coming through. And we also have the energy of emotionally being closed off. Someone who's normally very loving in the situation is closed off. And I feel like there's a masculine and an energy, and a masculine and a feminine energy coming through here. This could be, if this is a relationship, this could be a couple where the masculine energy is very off balance himself, as well as the feminine energy. Doesn't have to be male female, but it could be two different people who are currently emotionally shut down and shut down in every other way. And I feel like you know this and you already know what's coming or what needs to change or who you are. There's like a self-realization here that's coming through, and it's coming in very loud and clear for you. And I feel like you are starting to release the stresses that you felt about that. Like maybe this is something that you had ignored for a while and now you're just ready to release it. I definitely feel like you are starting your recovery period from whatever happened before this. With the Page of Cups reversed here, like I said, this could be someone who's younger than you and is very emotionally immature, or like refusing to look at a situation a certain way because of how they feel. Their feelings about it are very immature in the way that they are attached to this idea of something from their childhood is coming through. If this isn't about children, this is something about childhood that's coming through. Very nostalgic. Maybe something, the connection here was very nostalgic. Maybe they reminded you, maybe you grew up with them, or they reminded you of someone you grew up with. Something is coming through of that sort. So take it as it resonates. And like I said, this is someone who really takes care of other people in a very traditional way. And that could be you. That could be you, Capricorn. Or it could be someone coming and taking care of you. But I don't know. It's an earth sign, and I kind of feel like it's you. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What advice do my Capricorns need to hear for the month of November? What advice do my Capricorns need to hear for the month of November? What advice do my Capricorns need to hear for the month of November? Did we get a flipper? Yeah, we got the Sun card. Awesome. Another page. I feel like someone's feeling very defensive, very closed off. That's what I'm getting, very closed off. Look, you got the Guru again and the Emperor reversed again. So I feel like you also need to release something regarding this masculine who's off balance, because you are being called to balance. And I almost feel like tradition moves with you is what I just heard, but take it as it resonates. You'll know if that message is for you, because I feel like there's something here about how you're the one that brings this tradition to the home or to the foundation. Like you're the one that keeps it there. And we have the Sun card, which I love. You're releasing a lot. You got 2 tens in the reverse. You got the 10 of Wands. You're releasing your burdens. And I feel like there is a level of feeling defensive here. Let's put these out, and then we will note that at the bottom of the deck we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is spinning. There's something about time here. With the sun shining on your reading, this just like it brings warmth and happiness, and I do feel like you are going to be making the hard decisions to get to a better place so that you can enjoy that sun. There is a sense here that you are
feeling defensive or guarded. No, that's the word, guarded, not defensive. I feel like you're feeling guarded. I feel like that's why maybe if you resonate with the emotional shutdown, like that Queen of Cups reversed, I feel like that's you, like hiding how you feel, but you're almost like feeling ready, like you want to give up, but you can't yet. But I do feel like it is coming because you are starting to release the pain and the burden of this situation. And I do feel like you are being called to balance about another page. This feels very young. So maybe you have a young way of looking at things. Take it as it resonates. Like maybe you have a youthful approach, but there's something here about a new passion and just finding balance with that. Maybe you have an idea of what you want to do and you're ready to move to it, but just make sure that you're doing it in a balanced way. Because I do see that the Wheel of Fortune is here. And that is saying that change is coming, friends. All right. Let's get you some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Capricorn friends need to know about the month of November? What do my Capricorn friends need to know? Thank you. We have trust, rest, reflection, and sweetness. I love that. I do think that you do have this very nurturing and sweet side, and that Spirit acknowledging that. Also bring sweetness to yourself. Take care of yourself as well. We have trust that things are going to work out. Trust that in due time you will be able to release what you need to release, and everything's going to be okay. And rest and reflection to me are together, because this is telling me that when you rest, when you allow yourself to rest, be good to yourself. When you allow yourself to rest, then you can reflect on everything. And that's when you'll be able to make progress. It's like reflecting, processing, thinking, managing, all of it. All right, my Capricorn friends, let's get you some pins. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Capricorn friends need to know for the month of November? Thank you. I don't know why I knew the little Kim pin was going to fall out. Mermaid, maybe the color purple. Take it as it resonates. Maybe there's a mermaid connection. Little Kim, Queen Bee, Big Mama thing. I'm just I'm going down whatever's coming. Sally, I feel like you are kind of self-sacrificing in some way. Sally is a badass. I love Sally, first of all. But second of all, I've said this before. It's like Sally throws herself out the window and then she stitches herself back up. And it's like self-sacrificing. It's someone who can mend themselves, And we have the Bjork Swan pin. So this could be you. I feel like you stick out in a crowd. Take that as it resonates. I feel like people notice you. We have La Nalgona. This is my self-love pin. Accept yourself as you are. And then we have yes. If you had a question on your mind or something that you're wondering about, yes or no, this could be Spirit. I don't know why I was going to clear that. This could be Spirit saying yes to your question. All right. I thought there was another part of the reading and I was getting ready to wipe this and start over. But my Capricorn friends, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.